RB are reportedly considering an all-rookie driver lineup for 2025. Red Bull is shaping up to install an all-rookie driver lineup at its junior team RB next year, aka VCarb, aka Racing Bulls, aka the second Red Bull team. You guys all know it by now. The energy drink company is concerned at the top of F1 because of the team not being a junior team like it used to be. It used to be known as Toro Rosso back in the day, then it became AlphaTauri, and now it's RB. But one thing in common it's always had to have had is that it's meant to be a Red Bull junior team. But currently they've got Yuki Tsunoda and Daniel Ricciardo. I mean, Tsunoda, yes, he's young and he's relatively inexperienced, but this is his 4th season in the team. He used to be 3 seasons and you're out pretty much. And Daniel Ricciardo, I'm pretty sure older than Sergio Perez, or as old anyway. So, and yeah, Dr. Helmut Marko has come out and said that, the team that used to be known as AlphaTauri should get its status back as a proper junior team. So who are they looking at getting in? Well, according to Automotor und Sport, that is going to be none other than Isaac Hadjar and Liam Lawson. Liam Lawson is the outright Red Bull reserve driver and he has been attending a lot of Grand Prix this season. Isaac Hadjar has been really impressing in Formula 2 as well. I believe he led the championship until very recently. And yeah, I mean, that it makes sense that they want to get both of them in. They're both young, they're both ready in my opinion. And Lawson definitely, his cameo appearances last season were very impressive. But what about the incumbents? What's going to happen to the drivers already there? Well, Ricciardo apparently is being offered to Sauber, while Yuki Tsunoda, well, they're not quite as clear what's going to happen to him. I mean, I'd be shocked if they got rid of Tsunoda. I think they might be trying to put Tsunoda in the seat of Red Bull. I mean, the amount of rumours that have been coming out of this has been rife. I mean, we've reported on a lot of these, and it's really difficult to kind of see what's going to happen here. Personally, I doubt they're going to put both of them in the Racing Bull next year, but it could happen. It could happen, but I can't see them getting rid of Tsunoda either. I personally think that Tsunoda is probably going to head over to Aston Martin eventually because they're Honda powered. Honda are going to want a Japanese driver in the car if they can. But yeah, it's interesting. Let's just hear what Helmut Marko has to say about it. He said, "We will analyse and evaluate the performance of the Red Bull juniors in more detail during the summer break." He's also said that Hadjar is miles ahead in the championship, which he is, to be fair. Isaac did well in his most recent F1 test. He never had the soft tyres on his car, but he showed strong performance and his comments were good too. He said that Hadjar just needs to be in the right place at the right time, a bit like Ollie Behrman has been at Ferrari as well. His race in the Ferrari gave him a Grand Prix future, this is referring to Behrman. If you take his Formula 2 results into account, things would look a lot worse for him. That's very true. But it's good that young people are coming to F1. I'm absolutely in favour of that. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I mean, it's the thing it's hard to ignore Hadjar because he is doing so well in F2, but Lawson's been waiting for his chance as well, and actually did do well when he was in the AlphaTauri last season. To be honest, I would be shocked if Liam Lawson's not in the AlphaTauri next season. But Hadjar, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, It's going to be tough for him depending on where he goes. I mean, you would think that maybe Tsunoda would go to Red Bull to replace Perez, but that would kill Tsunoda's career potentially. But do Red Bull care about that? Maybe not. It's going to be fascinating, guys. I mean, I want to hear from you guys. Like, where are these drivers going to end up next year? Verstappen's more than likely going to stay at Red Bull. Can't see him going really at this point. But what about the others? What about Perez? What about Ricciardo? What about Tsunoda? And what about the guys hot on their heels trying to get into the sport? Lawson and Hadjar. Let us know in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts. And of course, keep it subscribed to much more Formula 1 content just like this.